You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars to get a laptop that works well for everyday use. Browsing, streaming, video calls, documents, schoolwork, all of that is very doable on a budget machine as long as you pick the right one. In this video, I'm covering 6 of the best affordable laptops available right now, what each one is good at, and who it's the best fit for. Let's get into it. Starting with the most straightforward option on the list, the HP 14 running Windows 11. It's built around a dual-core Intel Celeron N4020 with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of eMMC storage. Those are light specs. And this is a light-use machine. Streaming, web browsing, emails, and basic document work are all comfortable. It's not built for heavy multitasking or running demanding software. What it does well is everything around the hardware. The 14-inch display has a micro-edge bezel design with a 79% screen-to-body ratio, so it looks more premium than the price suggests. The chassis is thin, lightweight, and easy to carry. It ships with Windows 11 Home right out of the box, and connectivity covers Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB-A, USB-C, and HDMI. If you need a proper Windows machine for basic daily tasks and you want to spend as little as possible, this is a clean entry point. The link to check the current price is in the description below. If you're already in the Google ecosystem and most of what you do lives in a browser, the HP Chromebook 14 is a smart, affordable choice. It runs Chrome OS on an Intel Celeron N4120 Quad-Core processor with 4 GB of DDR4 RAM and 64 GB of eMMC storage. Chrome OS is fast, lightweight, and low maintenance by design, so this feels snappier in day-to-day use than the raw specs might suggest. You also get access to Google Play, which opens up Android apps for things like streaming services and productivity tools. The 14-inch HD display is clean, the keyboard is full-size, and battery life is rated at up to 14 hours, which is genuinely impressive for the price. It weighs just over 3 pounds and supports 4K playback via an external display. If long battery life, portability, and Chrome OS all match your workflow, this one is hard to beat. You'll find the link in the description below. If you're finding this useful, a quick subscribe means the next buying guide comes straight to your feed. I cover laptops and budget tech picks regularly. The Dell Latitude 3190 is the most unique option on this list, and the one worth paying attention to if you want touchscreen flexibility on a tight budget. It's a renewed unit, meaning it's been professionally refurbished and resold, which is how you end up with a 2-in-1 convertible touchscreen laptop running Windows 11 Professional at a budget price. The 11.6-inch HD multi-touch display folds into different positions, so you can use it as a standard laptop or flip it for a more tablet-style experience. Inside, the Intel Celeron N5030 runs up to 2.4 GHz, backed by 4 GB of DDR4 RAM and a 128 GB SSD. The SSD is a step up from the eMMC storage on some of the other options here, meaning faster boot times and snappier file access. Connectivity includes HDMI, USB 3.1, and USB-A. Windows 11. Pro also gives it a slight edge for anyone in a business or managed environment. If you want versatility and a touchscreen at a low price and you're comfortable buying renewed, the Latitude 3190 is worth a look. Link is in the description below. If screen size and all-day battery life are your priorities, the Lenovo IdeaPad 3i Chromebook stands out from the rest of this list. It's got the largest display here at 15.6 inches in full HD, which makes it noticeably more comfortable for longer work or study sessions compared to the 14-inch options. It also comes with 8 GB of RAM, double what you'll find on most budget laptops at this price point, which means smoother multitasking on Chrome OS. The Intel Celeron N4500 handles everyday tasks reliably, and battery life is rated at up to 10 hours. Storage is 64 GB of eMMC, so cloud storage through Google Drive will be your friend for anything beyond essential files. There's a 720p webcam for video calls, a physical laptop lock slot for security, and connectivity covers USB-C, USB-A, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. The Abyss Blue colorway is a nice touch too. For students and remote workers who want a bigger screen without a bigger price tag, this one delivers. The link is in the description below. The Acer Chromebook 315 is a strong all-rounder for anyone who wants a larger screen, solid battery life, and a modern wireless connection without paying much for it. It shares the Intel Celeron N4500 processor with the Lenovo IdeaPad 3i, but comes with 4 GB of RAM instead of 8. The 15.6-inch Full HD display is crisp and clear, and Chrome OS keeps everything fast with quick boot times and automatic updates. You also get 100 GB of Google Drive storage included, which helps offset the 64 GB of local eMMC storage. Wi-Fi 6 is a standout feature at this price, giving you faster and more reliable wireless performance than older standards. Battery life is rated at up to 10 hours. There's a DTS audio speaker setup for better sound quality, and the Ocean Glass touchpad is made from recycled materials. If the Lenovo IdeaPad 3i is out of stock or over budget, the Acer Chromebook 315 is a very close alternative. The link to check the current price is in the description. Rounding out the list is another renewed option, and one that punches above its price on storage. The HP 14-inch Chromebook comes with a quad-core Intel N-series processor that reaches up to 3.7 GHz and 4 GB of DDR5 RAM. DDR5 is faster memory than what you'll find on most budget laptops, and the 128 GB SSD is also a step up from the 64 GB eMMC storage common at this price. Those two things combined make this feel noticeably more responsive for a budget Chromebook. The 14-inch BrightView IPS display with micro-edge bezels looks sharp, the pastel silver finish is clean, and connectivity covers USB-C, USB-A, and Bluetooth 5 with fast Wi-Fi. It runs Chrome OS, and, being renewed, comes in at a lower price than a comparable new unit. If storage and speed matter to you and you're comfortable buying renewed, this one is a genuinely good deal. You'll find the link in the description below. The biggest decision on this list is actually the operating system, Windows or Chrome OS. If you need specific Windows software, a proper local file system, or you just prefer Windows, the HP 14 and the Dell Latitude 319 are your options here. The Dell adds touchscreen and a 2-in-1 design, and its renewed status is how it offers Windows 11 Pro at a budget price. If your workflow lives in a browser and Google's ecosystem, any of the Chromebooks will serve you well. Chrome OS is genuinely fast on modest hardware, and the automatic updates and low maintenance make it a practical choice. Between the Chromebooks, the Lenovo IdeaPad 3i wins on RAM with 8 GB. The Acer Chromebook 315 and HP Chromebook 14 are the most affordable. The renewed HP Chromebook wins on storage with its 128 GB SSD. One thing worth noting, most of these machines have modest local storage, so pairing them with a Google Drive plan or an external drive is a smart move if you deal with a lot of files. If budget tech and honest buying guides are useful to you, subscribing is the best way to stay in the loop. I cover laptops across every price range so you can spend confidently, whatever your budget looks like.